Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie, but for today's video, we're going to be talking about the space race of the United States of America and the Soviet Union from 1915. So since in the back years, astronomy has been a subject that's been widely interested in lots of people, and it have rejected and removed away lots of thousands of mysterious myths from these astronomies. So the USA and the Soviet Union decided to have a race in space. So it's not like racing like a marathon, but they race to see who reaches the highest and furthest. So let's reach to our race. First, on 1957, by the Soviet Union, there's the first satellite ever comes to space, which is named Sputnik. And so this is the first satellite that could come to space. In the past, there's already satellites that could watch around the Earth, but only in the space and in the gravity of Earth. But now, the Soviet Union released those Sputniks, which could be able to come to space. And so that's really amazing. And so that satellite could do lots of things. From watching the Earth to see if there's any tornadoes or weather outcomes or solar comets. It has really interesting jobs. Next comes to 1958, where the USA sends their first satellite, which is named Explorer 1 to space. So this Explorer 1 is the first satellite that has ever been sent to space in the USA. But so the Soviet Union have stopped a step before, and they have released the first satellite ever on Earth to go out to space. Next, in 1961, Yuri Gagarin, which is a man in the Soviet Union, that works for the Soviet Union, is the first people that could come out to space, and he sits in the rocket of Vostok 1, and he was able to orbit around the Earth. So he's the first people to ever come out onto space. In 1962, John Glenn, which is a man in the USA, was able to orbit a full round around the Earth, so full ground. And for Yuri Gagarin, he still was the first people to come to space, but he can't orbit around the whole Earth, like what John Glenn do for the USA. And lastly, the USA almost ended the match with 1969, where Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the two first people to ever set land on the moon. Legend says that their footprints are still up on there today. And so when they arrived there, they have put the flag of America on, which shows that they are the first people by the USA to ever come up onto the moon. So this race was really important. It's not just a competition between countries versus countries, but it is a race to find the fastest, quickest, smartest, and most efficient way to reach space, the thing that we're all craving for learning more. Goodbye.